Guys, how the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we got a lot of things to discuss. The lunar event is here. We're not just going to go over and read everything. We're going to break things down the way we normally do when we do a newsroom, especially during an event like this. This is also the 1 year anniversary of this channel. It was 1 year ago today that I started this channel and have exceeded my expectations for the growth of this channel. I think we're sitting right now like at 5,600 plus. Got 5,600 and change subscribers. Things are really good as far as the channel is going. You know, a lot of good conversation, a lot of new friends that have been made. You guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Those of y'all that take the time to comment. Those of y'all that take the time to hit me up on Messenger. All the awesome conversations we've had regarding this game over the past and the things we have been through, the bumps and bruises and dips in the road. You know, guys, it's all led up to this. You know, we've had our movements. We've done so much, you know, to try to kind of push the developers in the right direction, all right? And it really seems that we are headed in that direction right now. As y'all know, the Halloween and the Christmas event were total busts, all right? And with that came the decline of, I guess, funding towards Pixonic, and their numbers hit all-time lows. And since then, you know, they have come back and they turned over, it looks like they're going to turn over a new leaf for 2019. And they started off by saying all kinds of stuff that they were going to want to do. And it looks like they're holding true to some of those promises up till now. So we're just going to have to go over everything. Well, we're not really going to be talking about so much the future as we are going to be talking about right here, right now, and what we got going on. All right, guys? And I can tell you this, a lot of the things that we have been asking for, we are getting. You know, I woke up this morning and I saw the update and the videos come out, and early discussions early morning with a lot of you guys giving me breakdowns on it, what you thought of it. You know, most of y'all liked it, some of y'all disliked it. I'm not sure what there is to dislike about this particular update, but in my eyes, guys, this is big time 2 thumbs up, all right? And we're going to go over it right now, and then at the very end of this, we're going to go over a few little extra add-ons that I've noticed, all right? Actually, one of the subscribers has sent to me. All right, guys, let's go over this. In short, the new event, the Lunar New Year, all right? And we all know, guys, the 3 dragon robots that are coming in, the Alquin, the Algong, and the Aljun, all right? And, you know, the Quinn is the light one of the 3, all right? He has the 4 light weapon slots. Preferred weapons on that bad boy would probably be the Gust Halo setup, all right? But he has no ability whatsoever, okay, other than the internal weapon. He doesn't have a stealth ability, and he doesn't have a damage reduction, okay? So once he goes up in the air and you catch him up there, he's going to be pretty much yours, okay? He's going to be floating up there for a while. He is vulnerable to lockdown. So this is not one of the 3 bots that I would consider investing in. Okay. The Algong. All right. Now this one is, guys. This one has the 3 medium weapon slots. Okay, and it does have the flight ability and built-in homing rockets. Okay. This one I do like. Okay. This one, when it goes up in the air, it takes an 80% damage reduction, which means when he's up there, you're not going to do very much damage to him. He is susceptible to the lockdown, okay? So if you catch him in the lockdown, he's going to be sitting up there, but you'll be wasting your ammunition if you continue to fire on him. You got to wait till he drops before you can unload. So this one is going to take some getting used to, but it is a weapon. I mean, it is a bot that I really do like, okay? And I don't know. We have to wait to see. I believe this is the one that had the homing rockets. The light one is the one that had the energy beam come out of it. Okay, the Aljun, we all know this is the big bad boy. All right, this one is by far the most fun to operate. I really enjoyed this one on the test server. We had a lot of fun using it. It does come with 2 heavy weapon slots. Okay, I like it. I really do. And you know, with the calamities and with the Avengers, and I believe also used the Exodus on it, this thing could do some serious damage. It can fly in, drop its payload, and fly out before you can do anything to it. It does have the stealth ability when it's in flight. Okay, so this is going to create some, not controversy, but decisions to make. Do you want to be using a quantum radar, so you could target the Algong, or are you? I'm sorry, are you going to use that the quantum radar so you can target the Algong? Or are you going to use the lockdown module so you can target the medium one, the Algong, or of course the quantum radar with the Aljun? So those are decisions we're going to be making here pretty soon. I can still see everybody keeping the quantum radar and just equipping some more lockdown weapons, okay? Because it seems that the closer you get to your target now with the lockdown weapons, a little bit more effective they become. I could be wrong on that, okay? And if any of y'all noticed that, y'all let me know, okay? Numerous changes, tweaks, invaders, rakers, hellburners, many others. Upgrade time reduction, guys. This is huge. All right, they are taking time off, the reduction time, and this doesn't say for this event only. Okay, it says that's what they're doing here in this update. So this I like. All right, they're going to reduce the upgrade time, and a little bit further down here, we're going to get to the chart, and down on that chart, we'll be able to go over things a little bit more. Module tweaks, module slots for the Griffin, Leo, Natash, and others. Bugs fixed, guys. The module slots, and we have talked about this on past videos, where the older bots, the Griffins, the Leos, the Rhinos, these bots didn't really get much love. All right, they were kind of left out. And even with that, you would still see quite a bit of Griffins and Leos and Natash in Champion League, and they were doing fairly well. If you saw some of my free-for-all videos where I was going up against Leos, they could definitely take the pounding and dish it right back out. So the fact that the older bots are going to get a little bit of love from the developers is a big plus, okay? Now, they only have 2 slots, so you're going to get 1 passive and 1 active. Before, it had 2 passive and no active, so they're going to give you 1 and 1. That is a plus in my eyes. It would be nice to see them have the 2 passive and 1 active like some of the other newer bots, like the Fury, per se, okay? Let's move on down. Lunar event starts. The Robots Royale will be removed. Okay, we knew that was going to happen. We've been talking about that. Game remaining tokens will be converted into another resource later. Not sure what resource they're talking about. Okay, I do know we have some type of new lottery deal coming up for this event, and we'll be going over that shortly as well. Okay, Lunar New Year to start to be announced. Okay, new robots, dragon robots. Okay, we already know about all this and what they can do. The flying, the Quinn, the Gong, and the Aljun. We've gone over this repeatedly. Okay, the Aljun has the built-in flamethrower. The Algong has the rockets, the homing missiles, and the other one has the built-in energy weapon. Excuse me. All right, and a new robot coming to it's not new, guys. We've seen this one before. It is the Bolt. All right, this was the community developed robot, and it does have a dash. The last time I checked it, it had 1 dash. Okay, and when you get this bot, it's gonna come in at level 5. Now, how good is it gonna be? I really don't know. What I saw of it used on the test servers, I was not very impressed with it. But things are very different from test to live server, so things could change very, very quickly. So we'll just have to wait and see what this one has to offer. There hasn't been very much talk about it up until here recently that it was going to be part of the event. Okay, now let's get into some of the balance changes. And everything, guys, in this game pretty much is going to be getting a buff with the exception of the Hell Burner. All right, and the Hell Burner, if you're not too familiar with it or you haven't gone up against it very much, is a real pain in the ass. And yes, we use them. Me and my clan use them. Everybody in my clan has one. And we do start off, especially when we're playing Beacon Rush, okay? And if you're going to be going up against other top level clans, some of these guys run between 6 to 12 Hellburners to start the match, okay? And it is a high intensity, high rock'em sock'em boppers type of deal where everybody's exploding everybody. And we've tried to come up with different little strategies to counter the Hellburners, just not very many successful ones, okay? So we'll be going over the Hellburner a little bit. The Invader. Why this one would receive a buff, I have no idea. I really don't. This one did not need a buff at all, okay? It was already a solid bot, and when you added the modules to it, guys, it was even more effective, all right? I believe it's getting a 5 or 10% buff. Oh, here it is. Resistance, 33% resistance while it's in the air. Wow. Okay. And 5 seconds upon landing. So it's going to have 33% resistance damage for the jump and for 5 seconds after landing. Guys, this is going to be a pain. This is really going to be a pain. You know, Invader is already a monster as it is. So to add this to it is just crazy. So it went from a monster to a mega monster. So look out for Invader, guys. Those of y'all that already have them and have them maxed out, you guys are going to have some fun. You guys are really going to enjoy the perks of this buff. Okay. The Raker. All right. The ability change. Instead of shooting one charge, you're going to shoot 3 charges. Okay. And the cooldown goes from 8 seconds to 2 seconds. Other than that, I really don't see much of a buff on this. You know, yeah, you get 1 extra charge, but the cooldown is 2 seconds longer. So I guess you could call it a buff. I wouldn't really say that it is. All right. And here's the Hellburner, guys. Let's go over this. Okay. And this is going to affect a lot of people. And if anybody's going to be upset anywhere in the community, it's going to be probably about this. But we'll get used to it pretty quick. All right. I mean, those of us that use them and have them knew that this was coming. You know, those of us that are in clan and we ran 6 of them, we knew this was coming. You know, Champion League players will find ways to manipulate the game to their benefit. That's just what we do. All right. And we look for every single advantage that we can get when we're going up against other top level clans until we all have it. And we're, you know, the problem is not when we're going up against each other. The problem becomes when we're going up against randoms and they don't have them. Okay. And matches are ending, you know, inside of 2 to 3 minutes. It's not fun for the opponent. And believe it or not, guys, it's not fun for those of us that are in the top tier clans. There's nothing fun about going up against, you know, 6 randoms and laying down the punishment real quick for 2 minutes just to get on to the next match. You know, we would really prefer, and we actually have tried doing time drops so that we can match up against other top level clans. You know, that way both us and that other clan try to avoid going up against randoms. And we try to time drop to where we're going to meet each other just for the betterment of the game. Betterment of the randoms that are on the game at that time. Okay? So we are happy that the Hellburner found its place in the battlefield with its unconventional playstyle. However, as this robot's popularity went up, some highly explorative playstyles, started to emerge, okay? And coordinate, push 6 Hellburners is extremely hard to fight. It has the speed advantage and a huge damage, plus a repair kit module. It's even harder to destroy. And if you accomplish this, the Hellburner usually goes hell no and will take you down with me. Of course, with that last pop, you know, it kills everything. Takes you out with the last explosion. It's time to give the Hellburners opponents an opportunity to fight back. Okay, ability duration, 5 seconds. 7 seconds to 5 seconds, okay? That's not really a nerf, guys. That's actually a plus to the Hellburner, okay? The fact that you're not running around for 2 extra seconds waiting for your ability to take off is not a nerf. That actually gives you better timing. The ability cooldown from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay, that is a nerf, all right? It's going to take a little longer to get that ability going, and that gives the opponent 2 more seconds to fire off on you. Reduce speed. Reduce the speed advantage. Hellburner has had close to distance more carefully, all right? It's still going to be fast, even with a reduction. Give skill Hellburner players more control over their explosions as they delay before the explosion is lowered. Okay. Self-inflicted damage. Okay, this is huge. This is where the nerf takes place. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting a little dry throat. All right. Uh, every time the Hellburner popped, it was a 15,000. Now it's going to be 12.5% of the max durability. That's going to be a lot. Okay? He's going to do a severe damage to himself per pop. And that, when you do that pop, guys, when he activates that overload, he cannot repair that. Okay? The only repair they can do with the repair module is damage that is taken. The damage that they do on the overload cannot be repaired. So he cannot go there, pop, and just say, okay, well, I got a repair module. I'm going to fix myself right up. No, that's not going to work. All right. The ability damage upon death. Ability damage upon death. Okay, this is only the last explosion. Okay, on the last explosion, it goes down from 59,750, basically 60K, down to about slightly under 30K. So it's about half of its damage. It's still a lot of damage, but that is a significant amount. All right. Now, the only question is, do the thermonuclears help this out? And I don't see anywhere in here that this is going to be with or without damage boosters. Okay. So that's one thing that needs to come up or needs to be addressed. You know, if the person is running two thermonuclears, you know, does that 29 go up by 14%? Okay, so that's a question I would have there. But still, all in all, that is a huge reduction in overload. Okay. Other changes. All right, these are some of the older bots getting a little bit of love, guys. The Natash movement speed goes from 36 to 38. Okay, and a +5 durability, so he's getting a little bit faster. Butch movement 39 to 43, all right, 4 kilometers per hour more, and a 10%. Okay, so we may start seeing a few more butches out in the field, especially with that speed increase. All right, Raven movement, level 12, from 44 to 47, and a 6.5 durability. All right, and we've seen a lot of Ravens out there already. Okay, so we may start seeing a few more of these bad boys come in. Lancelot gets a 3 kilometer per hour kick, and side shear durabilities to 12.5. Okay, now this is a good plus here, right, guys? All right, on the side shields. And let me tell you why. Regardless whether people know or don't know, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag right now. Those of us that are in Champion League, we have what's called shoot for the hip. All right, where we actually aim towards the hip of the Lancelot. And this is where it could take the damage. All right, right around that lower shield area. I wonder if that's going to start to block shoot the hip. That's going to be interesting. And they increased it. So we're going to find out on that real quick because I'm going to test that out almost immediately. Buff to the Stalker. Speed 66. Okay, so he is a speedy bot now. Okay, but the only problem with him is he still has the 2 light weapons. Okay, so I don't see any additional durability. Okay, so he's not going to be any stronger. The fact that he's a little bit faster, you're still not going to outrun Scourges or anything else. And with Quantum Radar, I don't see this being a viable bot. Maybe on the lower tiers, yes. But it's not going to make a move back up into Champion League where it once was. Unless you're going to add this thing, give it an additional weapon slot or some more durability because it's just not the strongest of boys, all right? The Gepard, 10% durability. Okay, that might help him out. I don't see him coming in. The Bulwark. This is a big plus for me, guys, because I do run a Bulwark, and I do have a second one in the works, okay? A plus 10% on the frontal shield. That is awesome, man. That is a huge plus for the Bulwark. Did it need it? No. No, it did not need a buff on the frontal shield or the physical shield. All right, this thing works very good with the trading off of the Angus shield and then the physical shield. Maybe due to the fact that we have so many modules now in place, okay? And if your modules are maxed out, you can crack through those shields pretty quick. All right, they don't last too long. But that's only in the rare extreme case, and we're talking about very high Champion League. So I'll take it. I'll take that 10%. I'm happy to take it. So it's all good. Let's see, weapons. The Shredder bullets spread reduced. Okay, so it's going to have more of a streamlined firing. The Sting and Wasp damage 10% up. Sting and Wasp. Okay, they're going to leave out the Viper. Man, I just got a Viper. I would love to see the Viper on that one. All right, Redeemer, Thunder. All right, guys. The Redeemer, cool. Not a problem. The Thunder, man, 5% ain't going to cut it. It's really not going to cut it. That thing needs to be at least a 15, between a 15 and a 25 increase, okay, for it to become a viable weapon in the game again, okay? Between this and the Glory, is Glory all the way. Glory has a stronger punch. It has the horizontal spread. It doesn't scatter the way the Thunder does. That's not going to be. I mean, it is an increase for the Thunder, but don't think you're going to start seeing Thunders all over the field like you did at one time. Okay, Glory is still the better two of these weapons. Of course, it also penetrates energy shields. The Thunder's going to have to chop down an energy shield before he can start doing any damage to that bot. So I don't see that being very much a buff to the Thunder. I think it needs a little bit more love, and maybe during a little bit of testing. They can give it a little bit more of an increase. Ion, 7.5%. Ion is not really a weapon you see very much, guys. Yeah, it's in the game, and I guess it's somewhat effective. In Champion League, there's just not a whole lot of people using them. Those of y'all that are down below Master, let me know do you have a lot of Ions in the field? I mean, I need my feedback from you guys down there to let me know what's going on, because I'm not there to see with my own eyes, okay? Uptime, upgrade timers, and reductions. Okay, so let's go ahead and blow this. Can we blow this up a little bit? No, I can't. Okay, that's the chart, guys. Y'all can go back and take a look at it a little bit later on. And this basically tells you the... I wish I could... it's not working. I can't increase it, okay? But you can go over there to get on the Pixonic news site. Come over here, take a look at it, okay? And the time reduction is significant, all right? It's a huge plus in the amount of time that we're going to be spending upgrading, okay? I love this. I love everything about this. This is great. This is one of the things that we've been asking for, because we all knew before, if you acquired a new bot, okay, and your set of weapons, all right, you are not going to upgrade that bot and that weapons on regular time until your newborn was graduating from high school. It was just going to take forever. So this damage, guys, okay, I mean, this reduction, okay, and along, if you have the premium, which is going to cut that second time in half, or it should, that is going to be awesome. Now you're going to see people buying gold, all right? Why? Because it's affordable to do your upgrade, have the time cut, and then turn around and cut it in half a second time, all right? And now you just need a little bit of gold to complete that setup. Yeah, I see where they're going with this, and it's awesome. Good for them, better for us, which is what we want. Something good for our developers, all right? It is their game, but we want stuff that's great for the players, all right? I mean, like I said, I'm coming up on 1 year as a YouTuber, and when I have my friends and family ask me, hey, what do you do on YouTube, Ed? What do you got going on? What is this War Robots about? For me to tell them, nah, don't worry about it. Stay away from it. It's a game that is a pay to compete style game, and I couldn't recommend it to you. That's pretty bad. Yeah, those of us that are here have time invested. We have time invested in the game, and it is a fun game, and we love to play it. But it had gone progressively bad to worse. Okay, and now we're going from worse to damn good. Okay, is this a game that I can now recommend to my friends and family? If this is the type of pace that the developers are going to take towards improving the game, hell yeah. Now I can actually say, man, you know what? Check out this game that I play. I mean, you need to check it out. It's awesome. It's fun. For one, there's no issues about that. The issues were about the economy. The issues were about upgrade times. And this is a massive step in the right direction to cultivating it back. We're regressing back, guys, to the original times maybe not the original because I don't recall exactly what they were, but we're regressing back to old upgrade styles, and that is a plus. And now that we have the 50% with the premium, is it worth it for the premium? You damn right it's worth it for the premium. Is it worth it to pick up the 99-cent deal on gold or the $5 deals on gold? Yeah, hell yeah, it's worth it because you can do so much with your dollar. You can get so much return for your dollar. Okay, and I would definitely say it's worth it. Okay, and some of y'all that do spend money on the game, and trust me, I've heard from most of you. Some guys, there's some things that you don't know about your fellow players. All right, some of them are recovering alcoholics. Okay, and I'm not gonna throw any names out, but they don't drink alcohol anymore. So what they do is they invest their one-time booze money into a video game that occupies their time. That's a good investment, man. When you're doing something that occupies your time, and then you have new friends and camaraderie of the game versus going out and getting drunk all night and not have anything to wake up with afterwards but a hangover. Hey, man, now you wake up and you have your hanger full MK2 and you're ready to rock and roll. Kudos to you, bud. You know who you are, and I think you're doing great. All right? Module tweaks. Okay, the lots, the Griffin, the Leo, Natasha. Okay, we went over this right now. Have not been having benefits in the active modules, and we went over this already. Okay, these are the module tweaks for the older bots, and the older bots are going to be getting a little bit of love. And it's going to break it down for you. They have 2 passive modules, and switch that for 1 active. So now you have 1 passive, 1 active. Okay, and I think it needs to be 2 passive, 1 active. I think we need to give the older premier bots of the game their due. Allow them to come up in the Champion League. Allow the players that do have them and did like to use them the ability to come in and not only compete but be successful with them. All right, they got the skills with them. They've been using them for a long time. They know how to use them. Your Griffin users, and there's certain Griffin users out there that did not stray away from the Griffins for a very long time. All right, and so there were some articles covered on that particular player where she was running 5 Griffins in Champion League during the meta of the Heishi and the Spectre, and she was kicking some butt with it. All right, y'all know who she is. Most of y'all that hang out on Facebook know exactly who she is. Okay, so I would like to see them get their love and be able to get to come back to the game. All right, we've tested the button positions. Okay, guys, this is the active button. All right, to activate it. Okay, it has not been moved, and we did go over it during a test server. Okay, and I guess we're going to be testing it again because the area that they moved it to, it was still easily able to trigger it on accident. And my recommendation was to just take it off of the right side where the fire button is, move it over to the left side. It's not going to take very long. It's going to take you half a second or a cross finger to tap that button and get that thing activated and get right back to firing. It's not going to create a 3-second delay to activate it if that button is on the left side. Okay, that's my opinion. Maybe you have a better opinion. Maybe you got a better location for it. Love to hear it. Okay, but my idea is keeping it away from that active shooter button. Maybe put it up by where the passive one. I mean wind blake for a second, guys. The other module indicator where it is on the top right. Take it up to the top right, but keep it away from that firing mechanism. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to where we were, which is push change live server. We're keeping a better solution, hoping for developers in 4.8. Okay, so we'll probably test it again and we'll come back to it in the next update. Okay, adjust. Just here, Cossack, Vitas, Patton, Gareth, Jesse, Golem, Boa, module slots removed. Okay, so none of the lower tier bots are going to have any type of active module slot. Okay. Adjust, Gepard, Stalker, Rogata, 2 passive. See, Bolt, 2 passive slots, -1 active. Okay, so they're gonna go 1 and 1. Yeah, I guess they're gonna go 1 and 1. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at that. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. They removed the 2 passive slots and now it has one active slot. That's for the Gepard, the Stalker, the Rogata, and the Bolt. All right, one active slot. There's no more passives on those ones. The Leo, the Griffin, the Antash, the Doc, the Fujin are gonna have 1 and 1. Okay, let's get down to the community paint jobs, guys. And we remember this one. We did that video where we did the reaction. I was not crazy about this paint job, guys. The community paint job that won. I think there were some better ones out there, and this is my own personal opinion. You know, and you guys are entitled to yours, but like you're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. Okay, I'm entitled to mine, and I did not like this one as much. There was some really good artwork out there that just kicked butt, man. You know, Stu had a really good one, and there was just so many more that I think could have won that particular contest. Okay, so this was just not the one for me. Now let's get down to this guy down here, and I spoke to this guy. This is Red Rooster. I spoke to him one time, and I was actually going to do a video, guys, when he put these things out the very, very first time. I loved it. I liked everything about it, and I told him, if your paint jobs ever make the live server, I'm getting them. So you could trust I'm going to keep my word, and I am instantly going to get these paint jobs when they come out. Now, let's go over the Mender real quick, okay? On the Mender, of course, you see the red cross on the very front. Over here, they took away the red cross, and they put like a wrench and a hammer, okay? And the same thing with the Wayland. They got rid of the red cross, and they put the wrench and the hammer. You can see it down on the leg. Personally, I like the original artwork just a little bit better. I like the deepness of the red. I like how dark it is. It's a beautiful paint job. You know, he did really good. I didn't think it needed to be modified at all. I like the red cross because of course the red cross is a universal signal of help. Okay, and of course I guess the hammer and wrench is universal signal of repair. I guess so. I like the original two better, but you know, he did inspire this artwork, and I will be going out there to get it as soon as they land. Definitely, no doubt about that. The Urban Raptor, you know, Battle Drone 82, congratulations on your win, bud. Although I was not a fan, I still congratulate you anyways. You know, you took the contest and you took it fair and square. Okay. Usability, bugs, and fixes. Fix bugs causing wrong amounts of power cells. Okay. Fix bugs causing module activation button not to work. Okay. Fix bugs Battleborn, Last Stand, timers not to appear. Okay. Fix bugs, items, inventory. Okay. Fix bugs, pilots, nicknames. Okay. This one, guys, I think this is one we all saw a lot, where you see somebody running around. You know, you cannot target them to actually come across them, right? But their names were not appearing on top of them. That was a huge bug that had been coming out. So they fixed that one. Good for them. Let's see. Causing field equipment slots to be shown as empty. I don't remember that one. The Raker, they get stuck in random places. Okay. Let's see. The Mercury can now use the ability. Okay, this is pretty cool. The Mercury is now getting a little love. They can now use the ability while being immobilized. Stealth explosion will be triggered, but robot will not jump. All right, guys, this is big. This is big, all right? So those of us that like to run pursuers, Islander, you're not just going to run up to your Mercury, all right, and get within damage range and unload on him because you've locked him down and he can't move. Okay, so you can just sit there with your quantum radar and just pound this fool into junk metal. Okay, not no more. Because if he has that jump, all right, and he activates it, he's going to pop you where you stand. So this is some good love for the Mercury, okay? I kind of prefer them just to be locked down, standing there while I pound on them. But that's just me, man. I'm sorry I'm getting all choked up here. I think if you have a Mercury and you were the one being the victimized of this, can be very, very happy about this. Very, very happy. I can see you getting some love being able to use your ability, okay? Let's see. The Raging doesn't get stuck near Beacon E on Springfield. Those of y'all that have rages, let me know why you were getting stuck on Beacon E, or where were you getting stuck. I'm not sure what that even means. So kind of curious about that. Guys, this event is huge. We are getting a lot of love from Pixonic. Pixonic, 2 thumbs up, man, on this event. 2 thumbs up. Huge. Congratulations. If everything you are saying here is accurate and on point, and you're not going to be sneaky and switch shit around during the event, 2 thumbs up for you guys. I think those of us that have been doing the movements and everything else that we have been doing, a lot of the things that we're getting here is what we asked for. Minus one thing, okay? And I'm going to throw it out there because we've thrown it out there before, and you're going to hear people bring it up. If I forget to throw it out there, you guys are going to call me on it right away. So we ain't going to forget nothing. The cost of the upgrades is still ridiculous. It really is. You know, and if you've acknowledged everything else, guys, then you can acknowledge that the silver cost to upgrade is extremely high, and your silver payout, even with boosters and a module put together, your silver payout is still bad. The silver payout still sucks. All right? The silver upgrade time still sucks. And it is what it is. You're going to get big thumbs up on everything you do. And if you're still doing something bad, we're going to tell you that it sucks. And it does suck. And I think you know that, Pixonic, that it does suck. Okay? But we are not taking baby steps in the right direction. We are taking leaps and bounds in the right direction. So if you're willing to do all this and go through everything that you have gone through to get this game going in the right direction, do yourself and us a huge favor, guys, and fix that economy. Because once you do, you know, you're going to hear nothing but cash registers clinging away, man, because people are going to be upgrading their stuff right away. All right, get that 90 million silver off of the offers for $100. That's ridiculous, man. You know, there's no way in hell I see anybody buying silver when you can just go out there and just play the game and get the silver. All right, the gold is needed, yes. All these other things you got added to the game will be needed, yes. The fact that you're going to make it affordable, guys, that's a plus. All right, the red and the green guys, I believe they're going to be available for gold. The green dragon, the red dragon is going to be available for 3,500, and the green one, I believe, is 7,500. Guys, in the comment section below, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. All right, we're too sure about the Ao Jun though. It's going to be for gold or not. And I believe I don't want to start doing any adding because y'all know my math sucks and y'all call me on that way too often. So we're going to go and stop right there. Guys, we're going to move over to something else now real quick. Some new stuff that is coming into the game along with this and along with the other paint jobs. Okay. Oh, let me show you this. Okay. And this came from one of my subscribers. I want y'all to take a look at this bottom part. Y'all see those hexagons there. All right. Right underneath that, from the start of the bar all the way to the super chest, there is approximately 7.5 hexagons. All right, so we're gonna count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I'm talking about the full ones, not the half ones. 7, and it goes about halfway. Okay, so it starts off at the very over here at the very beginning with that 1 from the very tip, and you go up to about 7.5. Once you get up to that 7.5, you fill up those hexes, guys. That's gonna be pretty much where you can gauge yourself what you need. So you can go ahead and guess that every hex, complete hex, is 1,000 keys. Okay, because we need 7,500 keys to open up a super chest. Okay, so right now I'm sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming up just slightly on 6. Slightly on 6. Okay, and I have 3,700 keys. So am I going to get a super chest? Hell yeah, I'm going to get a super chest. I already know for a fact now. This was brought to me by one of my subscribers. And those hexes, guys, are how you can gauge how many thousands have been used as far as fill-up spots. And you can calculate what you have available in keys. And you can more or less gauge what is it going to take you to get to a super chest, all right? How much longer is the black market going to stick around? I really don't know. Really don't, okay? But we do have the lottery coming up, which is their new event, okay? And this is a little bit different, and it's going to be coming to us in our task. This is going to be the event, guys. And this is the biggest plus Pixonic has done. Not just with everything else, guys, that they're giving us in this update, but what's coming up in the event. Okay, let's go over these real quick. These are going to be the new paint jobs also adding to the game. This is the Mercury, guys. Sweet. Yes, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet. I hope it's affordable gold, and if it is, I'm going to deck out my Mercury. Guarantee you that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Gorgeous, man. That is a beautiful paint job for the Falcon. Love it. Love every part about it, man. The gold trim with the jade coloring is gorgeous. You know, yeah, I'm getting that too. Promise you that. I don't know about all that. I'm not too crazy about this one. I don't even know what that is. Those of y'all that know what this is, I guess it's a dragon. You know, like one of those little dragons like at the Chinese parades where they run around. Kind of looks like that. Has the coloring of it. Y'all let me know, because I really don't know what that is, but it is a different paint job. But these two over here, guys, are sweet, and they are on the target list, okay? Also coming up, guys, in the event, okay, during this lottery type deal that we're going to have the Hobart lottery thing that we're going to have. Let me see if I got the name right. Let's see here. It's the Hogar. I don't know what it's called, but it's a lottery, all right? And we're going to do event task, and we're going to collect certain coins during this task, okay? And with these coins, guys, all three of the bots will be available, okay? And all three of the weapons, the dragon-style weapons, guys, will be available. All right, we have never had this. We have never had this before, where the new meta bots are immediately available to win in the events. That is awesome, guys. All right, we're not trying to win a Kumio and a Bulgasari and a Heishi or some older meta bot that we all have. And we're not trying to, win an Aphid, and we're not trying to win a Scourge, and we're not trying to win a Thunder here, guys. We are going after the Calamity, the Blaze, and the Marquise. Thumbs up, Pixonic, man. Good job. You put your new meta bots and weapons obtainable in your event. Are people going to be grinding? Yes. You damn right they are. Now, guys, things to know, okay, about these weapons. These are the Dragon-style weapons, and they are only available in this event. When this event is over, I'm assuming these weapons are going to be gone, and they will be returning later on, just in a different style. We'll cover that in a minute. Here you go. These are the three, and this is the Dragon style at the very top, and this is the way they will return. The bottom one is the way we saw them in the test server. Okay, so yeah, the Calamity for me, guys, and this whole thing is my target. The Yao Jun is great, and the Yao Gong is awesome, and these other two weapons, I'm not crazy about them. They do look good, all right. But out of everything in this event that I am going to be targeting is that Calamity weapon, because I already have the bots ready for it. I have a bulwark with Calamity written all over it. I can see this setup and this weapon. So if my recommendation to anybody when you start doing your task, what Islander, what do you think I should get? Calamity, bro. Target your Calamity. That's what you need to be going for. All right. Guys, if you haven't played yet, this is the, I guess, Sunset at Shenzhen, I guess they're calling it. I don't know, guys, but it's beautiful. Get in there, play, and when you get in there, you're going to see all the colors and the lights. And it's just like we played, just like you saw in the early videos of the lunar event where Shenzhen was lit up like that. Guys, it's awesome. It's a really nice visual effect. It's kind of dark, but you can still see really good. And the lights of the city are awesome. Really, really good job. Kind of curious what happened to the nighttime or the dark side of the moon on the lunar map, on the moon map. We never really did get that. We saw the test server, but we never did get to play it. I wish they would have brought that one in. But this is fun, guys. I like what they did with the map. I think they did a good job. 2 thumbs up on this event, guys. I don't know what else we could say. other than adding the silver, payouts or the silver reduction cost. Everything else is just huge for us, and I'm really, really happy for the first time in one hell of a long time that Islanders got good as news in the newsroom. And we had a lot to talk about this time, guys. And I thank each and every one of y'all for bearing with me, okay? And here they are again, guys. Gorgeous little weapons. I will be targeting that Calamity, no doubt. And if I can get them all, I will. I just think they're sweet. I can see these on my bots. Really cool. And here's a little free-for-all that I did during the lunch hour. And, of course, that's the entry photo. All right, guys, I want y'all's feedback on this. I want to talk. I want to have these conversations rolling, man. This has been a long newsroom, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all putting up with me and hearing me out. Now it is time for you guys to talk. It is time for me to hear what you guys got to say, all right? And it's time for me to read your comments, all right? So I'll be looking forward to them. And those of y'all that hit me up on Messenger, you all already know what to do. And guys, if you're wondering what I'm talking about Messenger, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the new stuff we're going to have coming up here. And if you like this video, guys, slap that like. I really do appreciate it. And once you do, hit that notification. Once you do, hit that subscriber button, take a screenshot, send it to me on Facebook or Messenger, all right? Let me know that you're coming from the YouTube channel and that you want to add me as a friend. And I'll be happy to add you. And then you and I will start exchanging conversations about this game and what's to come of the future of it, all right? I look forward to the new friends that I'm going to have. And once again, lots of love, guys. This is the 1 year anniversary. I couldn't have asked for more. Love each and every one of you. And until we talk again, this is Islanders signing out.